Time for our headlines segment where we go out there and look for the headlines that we think are going to be in tomorrow morning's paper. Do you want to begin, sir?
Sure. How about over there in the East, Greenville? They beat Sullivan Central 84-0. I believe that might be our biggest deficit this week.
That's craziness right there. Walker Valley scores to make it a 1-point game with 2 minutes remaining in the game. They went for two, and it was no good. Ray County recovers the onside kick, holds on. They defeat Walker Valley tonight, 35-34.
All right, going back to that Riverdale-Smyrna game, 23-20 was the final score. 3 touchdowns from running back Safront. Or it may have been the quarterback, it didn't say. But, I mean, he had 3 touchdowns on the ground. So those were very important in beating the Bulldogs tonight.
Let's see here. York scores with 32.5 seconds to go on the zone read. They trail by 21 points in the second half, and they come back and get a win tonight by 7 over Smith County.
All right, David Crockett, the school, not the person. They win for the first time in the Stone Castle and qualify for the playoffs tonight. Thanks, Colin Brooks, for tweeting that one out.
Mount Juliet wins in overtime when they get a fumble recovery against Franklin. Big win for Mount Juliet in overtime in Region 3-6A.
Stewart's Creek was very happy to have Ryan Haraway back on the field from injury. The passing game has struggled all year. Well, he comes out and helps bring them to a win. He had 2 touchdowns, 105 yards in that early first half, and then going on to win tonight.
Big win there for, you talked about it just a second ago, for David Crockett, and they qualified for the playoff for that win over Tennessee High of Bristol. So congratulations to Crockett. Next week they've got Daniel Boone in the Musket Bowl.
All right, Boone and Crockett.
Boone
right.
versus Crockett.
How about a shout-out to Stork Montgomery?
Yeah.
2 hand-carved tigers. Both brought in $16,000 in a charity auction, raised a total of $49,000 for charity.
I wonder if Stork carved those. Those are beautiful.
Those are pretty sweet-looking tigers.
Check him out at Stork Montgomery on Twitter. You can check those out there. Baylor Bramble a year ago this week, week 10. Baylor Bramble was injured and basically. Reading the tweets and the Facebook post after that injury, they were talking about if he could stay off the ventilator for 2 hours, for 4 hours, for 6 hours. Baylor Bramble is far from perfect, but he's alive a year later and he's making progress. He is a wonderful, inspirational story for the Eagle Stars, and he was there for senior night tonight. Absolutely,
what an awesome story. That's all the headlines I have. Dennis, and so I'll let you roll us out of here.
All righty, that's a look at our headline segment. The executive producer for Friday Night Thunder is none other than Rob Clutter. Our director and engineer is Brian Markham. Our scoreboard producer and scoreboard host is none other than Eric the Cog Keith. He is the integral part of this machine. Our telephone and stream producer is the beautiful Will Davis. I'm Dennis Weaver. Thank you for listening to this edition of Friday Night Thunder. Check out our website all weekend long at FridayNightThunder.com.